Alright, so the order total with tip was 58.
Okay.
So can I give you $5?
You can give me a slap on the ass to make sure one of my games gets in the top 5. Yeah. How about that? This video is brought to you by Chandler's mom. The gift that keeps on giving.
My mom is very hot.
She is a nice lady.
She's hot.
Never met her.
She's super hot.
Apparently I should.
Here's the game plan, gentlemen. We have all gathered for an important conversation. The world's about to end. Everyone's gonna die.
Yep.
And it's Chandler's fault. So the world's about to end, and the only thing that's gonna save it is if we create the best top 10 list of Xbox 360 games ever made. This is objective. Everything is true. If you disagree with this list, you're
This is the one definitive list on the internet.
There's not another.
Yep.
Certainly a Xbox 360 tier list.
Oh man, lots of pressure.
I know.
Let me go first.
It doesn't matter what order, I guess.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna go with a safe one that I think is pretty well accepted. But let's go for it.
Your impulsive thoughts are winning.
I just saw booty.
Halo
yes.
Reach. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay.
If somebody was gonna put it there. Somebody was gonna do it.
Not with my weirdest one.
Yeah, just gonna keep it G-rated.
You know, if this game costs $100, like you get 100 hours worth of content out of it. And I'm just like, if that's the narrative that's going around,
We're gonna
for the
give
next
you this
one,
kind
There it is.
right, kind of big.
Oh,
BioShock.
which one, big boy? Which one? 1, 2,
And
Infinite?
that's it. Nope. BioShock Infinite.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Completely different setting and genre. The first two were horror games. The third one, Infinite, is a action game.
Yeah.
Steampunk.
Oh, no.
Get out here, piss boy.
I'm not a little piss boy. I'm a grown man.
Wow, Gears of War 3 and Gears of War 2.
It's Gears of War 2. They're both great games.
They're both great.
Both great Gears of War
Let's just
games.
put Gears of War 1 on there right now.
I'm gonna do that. I'm going there right now.
There it is.
Now,
Halo 3 had to be put there. Had to be there.
Yep, good on you.
what is it called? Your John Hancock? Oh,
You're John Hancock.
What's your
What'd you
major?
put? RDR.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Hands down.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Orange Box. No, what? Such a good pick, Conquest. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
I didn't even
If we
think
couldn't
of
get
this
Battlefront
That's such
2
a
on
good
here,
yeah,
we
no,
got
That's what I
that.
mean. I was like, man, I would have put Star Wars Battlefront on there, and then I had to think about it. There was no Star Wars Battlefront on Xbox 360. I mean, you could play it.
But I love writing
So
it,
much
man.
fun, dude. Yeah. Dude.
Oh shit. I didn't even think about that.
Walking
one.
Dead Season 1.
Oh,
that was
okay.
damn.
There it is.
Burn out revenge.
There it is.
Okay. Okay. That's.
This is the one port I will allow.
I'm sorry.
Battlefield 3.
Oh my god.
Why?
All that just for
All of that just to put that crap on here? What's the
Somebody else
shit? Just right.
It's
It's
a
a like blops.
You forgot the two.
You forgot the 2. That's, we forgot the 2. Yeah.
I'm
I did not.
I like playing for Christmas.
Dead Space 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Let's see.
gonna cry.
Gal Gun.
I'm gonna piss and moan. What is it?
Yep, there it is. I was waiting
Mass
for Nick
Effect
to say
2.
it.
Oh, we're not gonna actually break them up though, right? We're just gonna say Mass Effect
No.
is a pass.
No, no,
It's,
you-
no,
you-
no,
you
no,
pick
no,
one of-
no, no.
Nope.
Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are just they're
Nope.
all together.
Then we got
they're
to
on the
include
list.
Andromeda.
No, no, we fucking don't. No, we fucking don't.
It didn't come out on 360
Oh,
though.
yeah,
Exactly,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
And also, no, we don't.
I just remembered
Yeah.
Tekken 6.
one. That's the right
The
answer.
memories.
We can
I got a
like.
good one.
I don't want to rip them out, but New Vegas, yes.
You don't like it. What a
Honestly,
stick in the mud.
Yeah.
That game.
No, I can't.
Like,
I
as
have to
a,
respect
as a
its place.
modern adult,
Yeah, yeah.
I hate this game to death.
Yeah.
I've put over 600 hours into it.
My only problem with it is I would put it on a PC list instead of a 360 list. Oh, the food's already here?
It just got here.
You've only got one more.
No, I've seen
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
put 2. Put a 2 on that. Put a 2 on that.
Left 4 Dead is what I put on there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, alright. What are you doing? You brave yet silly soul.
Oh, which one is it?
What? What is this?
No, stop it.
What is going
Kill it. Get him. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
No.
Get him out of here.
You're about to be disqualified.
Resident
This is
Evil
good games.
Operation Raccoon City.
This is good games we're talking about, Chandler. What is this
That was on
crap?
360?
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the first one was good.
Dragon Age Origins.
Does it though?
Skyrim.
Yeah.
We got it. We have to at least talk.
We got to talk about it.
We have to talk about
Same
it.
with the. I'm
I
I'm not
No.
saying it's in the top
I'm
10.
gonna
Tag 2.
Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Oh.
I want to have that discussion. So,
Is that a 2 or a 3?
Nope,
That's an S.
that's just an S.
Borderlands.
That's just an S.
Are you sure you want to put a 2? You want to put a 2 on that? That's
No, you're right.
that's
you're right.
the
Two.
catchphrase of the video is, do you want to put a 2 on that?
yeah.
No, I think you're right. Borderlands 2 was.
Borderlands
Like,
1,
upgrade
respectfully,
everywhere.
is so ugly. What the hell are you writing? Cameo? Oh my god.
Elements of Power.
I think
What
that's
is
the only
this?
thing on this list I haven't played.
What is
I don't even know
this?
what
Yeah, I don't know what
that
that is. Soul Calibur 5.
Oh, that was a good one.
Objectively,
Sure you don't want to put a 2 on that?
Well, no, because that's a.
I know.
It's a port. It's a port. objectively, Soul Calibur 4 on Xbox 360 is bad. So we put 5.
Okay.
Whoa, wait.
Here's the deal. If you had to put a Fable game, that's the right one.
That was supposed to be a slash.
Oh, we're adding 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Okay, no. Alright, I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. Assassins Creed.
Okay. 2.
Street Fighter 4.
Oh, I actually did play that. I read it for
Honestly, the discussion I would rather have than New Vegas versus Fallout 3 is Black Ops 1 versus Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2!
I would rather have
And you're
Black Ops 2!
You're so wrong for that. You're
Let's
so
go!
wrong. You fucking
the
better.
last Turok game that was made, which was on PS3.
But was that worthy of the list?
I had a lot of fun.
I never did
Dude,
play it. I didn't play
Have
it.
you played it?
I mean, I have. I don't know if it goes here.
Alien vs. Predator. The online mode where one person would be the Predator fighting a bunch of Marines. It was basically like Halo's Juggernaut, but their version of it.
That was pretty good.
Batman
that
Arkham
was such a
City,
fun
putting it
mode.
on the list.
Man,
That's my last one. I'm done. Here's the deal. This is an Xbox list that's not going to have any Forza on it, and you're going to just have to deal with that.
Not a car guy.
Burnout's better.
All right, the initial list has been made. It's been 45 minutes.
Oh, did you write Arkham City?
I did.
All right, you're a smart man. It should have been.
Do we put Destiny on there?
No.
No,
Eat shit and die.
we fucking don't.
That wizard came from the moon.
Every time
Editor,
someone says
take note. We cut this bit. Hello, God.
Fun fact, you're the editor.
Yeah! Tricked out in this land of decay. Total madness. It's a problem, yeah. The world is over. It's a problem, and I love it. We can do this the simple way. I prefer to keep it complicated. No dreams and no hope. They've been terminated. Main focus on attacks and movement. Streets are dominated.
Huh? Too much coffee?
No talking.
No.
I'm talking to him.
You will start.
I will go first.
Do what needs to take out some of this trash.
Well, can we just really quickly, before anything, can we just get rid of Operation Raccoon City?
No.
Oh boy. This game's stupid.
No matter what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. Just so that's out there.
Can I remove Operation Raccoon City, or would you like to defend this? Was this a meme? Was this a meme pick? Okay.
It was a meme pick.
Well, this is a great demonstration because Chandler, now it's your turn.
Yippee! We're gonna have a discussion over one of the big ones on here. I want to cross out Skyrim
Come at me, bro!
because I think it's a better PC game. I think the modding community on there is what gave it so much light. Well, I think
Does
all
Oblivion
the
get to stay?
I think it didn't have.
Are we having that discussion right now?
Well, here's
Are
the
we
deal.
picking one of the two?
I mean, one of the two has to be on there for me. I want it to
agree.
be Oblivion, but if we're gonna cross off Volt, I will fight for Skyrim.
I think Elder Scrolls has to be in the top 10 somehow.
Does it?
I don't think it does. Here's the deal. I'm not opposed to removing Skyrim per se. I think Oblivion has a purpose. I think Oblivion is a very nostalgic pick,
Yeah,
and it's very legacy.
Dude, when it came
it
out,
had better RPG
everybody
mechanics,
was
though. It
correct.
More open ended.
I mean,
But the
it was
game
one of
feels
the
like
360
ass.
games.
How are you?
Been better. How about you?
Not bad.
Good to hear. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
yeah, but I mean,
Right?
Skyrim doesn't.
Well,
feel,
I'll stop
It's
talking.
not as jank
Like,
as
here-
those early Bethesda.
Arguably, Oblivion has just gotten better because it's on PC, and they fixed it.
That's the same argument as the Skyrim.
The 360 version of
Can I-
Oblivion is not that good.
Can I say something
Yes.
in addition to that right now? I'm pretty sure any single one of these runs better on PC.
Well, yes.
So, like-
but I'm making the argument that Skyrim had more to gain from being on PC than 360.
That's
Is
fair.
what I'm getting at.
That's fair.
Not just a performance.
So I feel like
because
out of
I
the
agree.
gate, the modding scene was definitely more like, I don't know. I feel like that was a big aspect of the game,
It
like
was.
in its
It wasn't
in its
everything.
infancy.
But what about when
even.
they re-release it on your fridge? Then you can mod it on your fridge. It's okay.
For me, it's a difference of honoring the original version or the best version. You know.
Yeah.
And
I will say for me, that game was like freaking gangbusters when it came out.
That's what I mean.
Everyone lost their
Skyrim
It's
lost.
iconic.
People lost their minds when Skyrim came out.
Motherfuckers took weeks off. It was
Yeah.
not a
I
light
can't
thing.
deny it.
I mean, yeah.
Like I said,
my thought is this.
if the crowd leans to axing Oblivion, then I will fight for Skyrim to be on there. But
Is
in
my
my
thought
opinion,
is-
I like Oblivion better than Skyrim.
My thought is this. Neither necessarily can, like, if we're on a stalemate here, we don't have to cross something off right now, and you can pick something else.
Yeah.
We can have the conversation later.
Yeah.
However, I don't think
the
either of them
Skyrim
should
is
be in
too
the top
close
10.
to home. Pick a new one.
What do you
I
think?
would
He
I
doesn't
don't think
make it to
either
the
of
top
them
10.
should be in the top 10.
probably. Oh man, I hate to do it to you, but probably Walking
There's
Dead
a handful I
season
have
one.
not.
I was the one. I was the one that put Walking Dead season 1 on.
Oh, sorry, Chase.
But I will respond with the same thing.
I mean,
It was.
but the memories.
It's a good memory game, but I'm like an action kind of guy. It
We
really
need
is
a
a
fifth
subjective.
person here. God damn
I mean,
it, Johnny.
an
We
odd
need a
number.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
You're picking bombs. Pick another one.
Yeah, pick something
We're
else.
stalemated for now because
Yeah,
we're two
exactly.
to two.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We want to see.
Pick something
We wanna
easy,
see
like
Tails
Cameo.
work
I don't know what the
That-
fuck
I was-
that is.
yeah, Nick, if that's not a meme, I'm sorry. 'Cause I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know.
Just
that
pick
was,
Cameo.
that
Get rid of
was
it.
gonna be my
I
pick.
picked it because when I was young and all year for the 360 release, then we bought the Xbox 360 with 4 controllers, and Cameo was like Xbox 360 brand new, woo, all spanking new. But then it was.
Should we cross out Cameo?
I'm
then?
so sorry.
I'm sorry,
you
Nick.
bastard.
Cameo
So-
goes.
I have great respect for your nostalgic memories playing that game.
I mean, it was also just a test of who here bought the
Alrighty.
360 on release. Yeah,
True.
me.
I did not.
I did not.
my old ass.
I
What is
Cause problems.
TTT?
Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Titty Square.
I'm cool with that going. You can.
I am not. I'm a big fan of Tekken as a franchise. I played the majority of them. I played 6 extensively, and I played Tag 2 extensively, and they're built on, I believe, the same engine.
Yes, they are built on the same
they
engine.
feel very similarly.
They are very similar.
From what I understand, like the history and kind of like the culture behind Tekken, 6 is not one of the best ones. And from what I understand, 3 and 5 were huge.
3 and 5, and now 8 are the huge.
Those are
ones.
the big ones. Those are the kings
Yeah.
of that franchise. So,
Why was I gonna put a Tekken on this list?
which is why between 6 and Tag 2 is way more fun playing on the couch when you're having a party because you can get 4 people in this and you can do 2v2 fights.
Tag
and you
2
can't do that in Tekken 6.
Tag 2's, in my opinion, Tag 2's only saving grace is its roster
Yes.
and that you can tag. That's it.
That's all you need.
Mechanically, that game kind of not good.
So can I cross out Tekken 6 then?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Who's that? Whose was that?
Tekken 6 was
I'm
Chandler.
not 2.
So now Chandler gets to go
You have
again.
the power once
Oh.
more.
Black Ops 2.
Nope.
All right, I'm down to have this discussion. Because if you didn't pick it, I was gonna pick one of the Call of Duties. Because
We should narrow down our Call of
Because
Duties.
3 Call of Duties do not make the top 10.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
No,
I
agree.
know.
One, maybe.
I feel like 1, yeah.
So it's
So we've got
objectively
Modern Warfare 2,
Black Ops.
and we've got both of the Black Ops. I will say, of the 3, my personal least favorite is Modern Warfare 2. I have always been much more of a Black Ops person than a Modern Warfare person, so that's the direction I'm leaning. But
I like
it's
the,
your turn, so let you speak.
I like the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 way more, but that's also only one aspect of the game. But I think-
Motherfuckers in middle school were going.
Dude, everything I felt broken in that game. I miss it so much. Like, when I think about the entire game as a whole, I think both Black Ops 1 and 2 might be better. Because the multiplayer was solid. Not my favorite, but the campaigns I liked more.
My parents didn't let me play Call of Duty when I was a kid. They saw real life war and went, "That's too violent." And then they saw me playing Halo and they're like, "Those are like cute little aliens.
Yeah.
Sure, you can kill them."
It's Modern Warfare 2, no Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
It stays.
That's
No,
why
I'm
I'm
just
saying
kidding.
I'm
It did push boundaries.
That's what I'm
pretty-
saying. I'm like trend set, like the way that the medium.
But Black Ops 2 is so fun, though.
That's where I'm
The
at.
guns are so good. The maps are so
Okay,
good.
And I'll say this.
I'm willing to axe Modern Warfare 2 if
Same.
we can come to a later discussion about Black Ops 1 versus 2.
We can do it now if you want.
That's what we're doing right now. I think we're
Oh, we're
deciding
gonna
right
just
now
pick
which
one.
2 Call of Duties are going to
Oh,
Should we cross out Modern Warfare 2 then? Sounds like we all want to.
I guess.
Of the
It's,
two,
unfortunately, it's the one that I've played the least.
Black Ops 2 I
I've
have
actually
never
played
played.
most.
Never.
Wow. I don't know anything.
I
about
mean,
it.
let's
Okay.
make sure we have our votes clear. Let's not scratch off.
Well, I know.
I'm for Modern Warfare 2 going.
For going.
Yes.
I am also for
It's the
going.
one I played the most. So I'm okay with let it going, but like I said, I've never played Black Ops 2, so my only other
That's
thought
fair.
is I like Black Ops 1.
Okay.
I know
And that is fair.
Yeah.
So Modern Warfare 2 can go.
I'm just trying to find it.
It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, similarly, I think we need to decide here.
I agree.
I concur.
I agree. I'm down to whittle that down.
I didn't even put any of them down. None of them.
We've got all 3 on there currently.
Yeah.
And
At least one makes the
at
top
least
10.
one.
As somebody who bought 360 on release when Gears of War came out, it was like everybody went bananas. Like everyone was like, Halo is pussy shit compared to this. You run up on bugs with a chainsaw on the end of your fucking gun.
Yep.
And you like the graphics at the time was wild.
Cliff
Like,
Blazinski know what the kids are like.
so personally, Gears of War 1, and that's also the one I really played, but Gears of War 1 was the one for me that meant, but I will, like, honorarily accept that as long as one of those 3 makes the top 10.
I agree.
Yeah. Gears of War was just, like, cover-based shooter, made that of genre, practically, you know what I mean? So, as long as the Gears of War ends up at the top, I'm okay crossing off the first one, but I just need to explain my nostalgia surrounding the first one.
Arguably, every single one of those Gears of War games is the exact same game with just a little bit of embellishment and upgrade. Narratively, they have different stories and stuff like that.
Then I think we leave 3 because I've also heard good things about 3's story and
I
ultimately.
love 3 so much.
What?
Maria dies. It's sad.
Yeah. I will.
When Dom
I
dies,
was gonna
it's
say when
also
Dom dies.
sad.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Spoilers. If you haven't played any of these
The
games,
game is so old.
we're gonna spoil the shit out of these games. Just saying.
So I'm gonna cross out 1.
I will say, just another argument comparing the 3 to kind of help us out.
Yeah.
I've played all of them. I've played through the campaigns and I've played the multiplayer.
And Judgment's your
of
favorite.
each of them. That's not on the list for a reason. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. Gears of War 1 was a blast, but I feel like the AI was underdeveloped in that game. Like, for me, granted I was a teenager, I wasn't as good at games, but I needed a buddy to play that.
Yeah.
I could not
Gears of
solo
War
that
1
game
is hard.
because when you're downed, it's essentially game over. Like, the AI is not going to revive you.
Yeah.
In 2 and 3, they got a little bit better, so I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna cross out 2.
I don't care.
2? Yes, take it away.
I love
3
it.
stays.
Like, story-wise, it's probably my personal favorite. But I think in terms of gameplay, I love how
a little bit more. We need to start dipping into these games.
These 2.
because 2 introduced curb stomping.
Curb stomping's good.
3 was like, that's cool. Let's do executions with all the weapons, and they added horde mode.
Can we just nix off? Can we get Turok off this list? And I'll...
But you're on yours.
I know, but now.
Okay, here's the deal. If we axe Turok right now, you're giving them the
yeah,
marker
of
to
course.
Buck.
Of course, I'm not gonna keep it again.
Okay.
Bye, Turok. No, not
Alright.
dissing Turok. I'm not dissing Turok.
But it's not.
I'm not
one-
top 10.
New one could be cool.
New one could be cool.
Could be cool.
I'm looking forward to new Turok.
If any of you feel strongly that I'm delusional and that I shouldn't be axing it, tell me.
You've got a
but
few good picks, so I might be.
So,
Which one are you
I-
looking at?
as much as nostalgia as I have for Fable 2, I don't think it's objectively a top 10 Xbox.
In a list where Dragon Age Origins, Skyrim, Oblivion,
Yeah.
And just for
Yes.
comparison's sake,
and
I was playing Fable 2 as Skyrim was coming out,
Yeah.
and I didn't get Skyrim at launch because I was a teenager and I couldn't afford to get it right away. I'm playing Fable 2, and I'm looking at the other side of the fence at everybody playing Skyrim. I'm like, I want to play that.
Cross another one off, or you can pass the marker?
Would you mind?
Go for it.
You put up both of these, but I think maybe we start to have a discussion as to which one's better. GTA 4 versus 5.
Get 4 out of here.
Get
I
them both
want
out of here.
4 gone.
We have Red.
So
So
you're-
have Red Dead Redemption.
So you're in.
We don't need them. We don't need them. Get them out of here. Gotta let them go.
I mean, you can nix 4. I do think 5 is better.
4 just
Okay, hear me out. 5 released 2 months before Xbox One released.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was immediately put out on
360.
No, I'm
and all
not.
that. And
This
made
isn't.
its way to the next
We are not
generation.
having a conversation of 5 is in the top 10 right now.
Yeah.
I
We are
know.
having a conversation that
Oh, but
5 is
two
better
with-
than 4.
Fair.
Sure. All right. Fine.
5
I know that because
later-
I played 5 and I skipped 4.
Well,
So
here's the deal.
It must have been good.
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out a month before the new systems launched, and at launch on Xbox 360 and PS3, the online didn't work barely at all, and then they fixed it for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions. So at the end of the day, objectively 5 is better next generation, but should be still at least a conversation.
There's AVP in Dead Space too. Like
Yeah,
Space
but-
4.
Oh,
Then
no.
you gotta get
Those
one
are
of
both.
those.
Those both gotta stick
They
around.
gotta
for
stay.
now.
You crazy. You crazy.
For now,
Y'all
both
bust
of
my
those
balls for having the marker, and then I pick something like, no, pick another one.
Pick any of them but
No, I'm picking AVP, and we're having this conversation.
Thank God I don't have to be in this conversation. Oh, thank God.
I mean,
All right.
I'll be real. If you want to pick AVP, I feel like I'm in the same boat as Buck, where I like it a lot. I have nostalgia with it and everything like that. I think it is objectively a very good game, and I think personally it is one of the best Alien games, and it definitely is like the best Predator. I don't think there is. Well, no, that's a lie. There's a couple Predators.
It's got 3 different
but-
campaigns in it. That's really cool.
Yeah, and the
The
multiplayer.
value.
The multiplayer was wild because you had all 3 in the same. It would be like 4 aliens, 2 predators, and 8 marines. And so the marines, because they're more plentiful, because they're just weak ass little humans running around with machine guns and flashlights. The predators got heat vision, fucking jumping up and around fucking great distances and can execute you with all the tools. And aliens are fucking near invisible, crawling on the walls. Like, it was a very unique kind of play style. So it didn't catch on, obviously, or they would have made another one or games like it. But
Well,
you know.
there's also games on like PC.
But if we're arguing over Dead Space, I played the first Dead Space. I never played the other 2, but I can also I just cannot deny that Dead Space was again a genre-setting game. So
The Space
Not
2
that-
slaps.
if you hold them up
Yeah.
next to each other, I would pick AVP, but I respect Dead Space more in the ecosystem.
I agree with him. However, I do feel like Dead Space is more of a horror survival kind of game. AVP is more of an action multiplayer kind of game.
It's got some jump scare
Like
moments,
if
but
you want to
however,
compare
yeah.
space action game, let's put AVP versus Halo Reach on
And
Let's
when
not.
we go to that, and valid point, because when we go to that, Halo wins.
Like if
So,
we
I'm with
say
you.
Halo versus AVP, we're gonna pick Halo.
Like,
you know?
I'm with you. I love this, but I think, culturally, Dead Space takes the cake.
So Dead Space 2,
I mean, I
can
also,
see-
if you beat it
yeah.
on the hardest difficulty, you get a foam finger that insta-kills everything in
You
the
can
game.
cross this one off, but you have to play it
I have
at some
played it.
point. Oh, you have played it?
There's also other games like Natural Selection too that are a lot like it.
We didn't make
Well,
a
then
decision
I
on
feel-
Tekken Tag 2.
I'm
We
not
got
saying
rid
that
of
as an
6.
argument
Yep.
against it, but it is niche. And
That's
it is
that was
really
the
fun.
first
Let me
step.
have
It
it.
was.
You have a
One goes,
shit
'cause
tank,
if
okay?
one stays, only one can stay.
I'm rethinking
I just
that
when I'm
a
thinking
little
of
bit,
like
a little bit.
top 10.
I'm enjoying watching.
Well, you're about to not. You're about to argue because I am looking at Bioshock Infinite.
Let's put a 1 there instead.
But I think
Let's have a
Are
conversation.
you out on the? the Bioshock crew, or you just?
I can't argue for or against it.
I've
never played any
I
of
didn't
them.
play it either, but I mean, I had so many friends tell me to play it, and I just looked at it, and I was just
From
like,
what I
"Nah, just don't
understand,
care. I just don't give a
from what I
fuck."
understand, Infinite.
I would be
is-
willing to change it to 1 in the interim as long as I get to pick something else.
I would
because-
say that from what I understand,
in fact, I'm just
again,
gonna do that now. I'm just gonna.
I haven't played them, but from what I understand, Infinite is kind of like, if you love it, you'll love it, but it's kind of like the black sheep.
And
of
I
the
said it
three.
earlier. Infinite, it did the same thing a lot of other horror games did. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2 are horror games. Bioshock Infinite is a action game that has scary stuff in it.
Can I call my mom? She played all of them.
The Bioshock game.
Are you gonna phone a friend
Are
right
you
now?
gonna phone Chandler's mom, everybody?
Brought to you by Chandler's mom live.
We could do it. Hey mom, how you doing? We're having a bit of a conundrum right now. We're trying to figure out which Bioshock game is the best, and I know you've played all of them, so I was just curious what your take was. Which one you liked the most?
Which one?
Bioshock. You've played those, right?
I've played all of them a couple times.
Which one did you like the most?
Are you guys arguing about it? Like, which one's the best, or?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Heatedly.
Yeah. You want to say hey to Buck? Buck's next to me.
Hello. Good.
Doing good.
It's been a while since I played them. I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember the first one. I just replayed the first one not long ago. The second one, the third one's the city one.
Yeah, Infinite.
Yeah, Infinite. The second one, what was the premise of that one?
You were a big daddy.
Oh, that one was cool. I haven't played the second one in a long time, but that was pretty cool. No, you don't. Well, I mean, you kind of do. Which one do you guys say is the best?
I don't think any of us have played all of them, have we?
I've played all of them.
Oh, what do you think?
I think Infinite's my favorite one, but 1 is like right next to it.
Okay, what's your opinion, Mom?
You know, they're all fun, and they all have their benefits. I mean, they all have their different. Like, none of them are bad.
We've got a hung jury. You're the deciding factor here.
Borderlands 1. We ain't talking about Borderlands. Hush up.
We will be soon.
I mean, I had fun with all of them. I don't really necessarily think one is better than the other.
There's a gun to my head, Mom. You gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one. You're making me choose? Oh my god.
I would say the third one for me.
All right.
What about
Infinite
you?
stays.
Yeah, I would have to. Dude, that's a hard choice, right?
I think it's Infinite. I think we're gonna lock it.
It might be.
It doesn't mean we cross anything off. That just means that doesn't go anywhere.
All right. Thank you, Mom. I love you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chandler's mom.
All right.
That was my
What a
favorite
treasure.
thing. That was
What a national
Man,
treasure.
She just validated your pick.
What a sweet lady.
Bioshock Infinite in the top
What did
10.
you pay Chandler's mom to say that?
Oh, you don't want to know what I paid you.
Fine. I guess I'll pick a different one you picked. What is this?
A Resident Evil 5.
Come on. Let's do it. What do we? Come on.
I understand you love the franchise and you wanted to talk about it, so this is your opportunity. Because
Here's the deal.
You know 5 is not the best one.
It's not, but it's also the only good one on this console.
Yeah. 6 was kind of.
6 is bad. Like 6 is hard to play.
That's
Operation
it.
Raccoon City is.
I'm holding my.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Resident Evil 5 is the next step in what Resident Evil 4 was doing. The unfortunate thing about Resident Evil 5 is that it's not Resident Evil 4, and that's the biggest problem that it has. It's co-op. The co-op is very fun in this game. The setting is really cool up until you're fighting people in skirts and spears in modern Africa, and that's a little weird. So 5 can go. I'm gonna say 5 is gonna go. When it gets remade in a year and they fix it, best game of the series. Buck, you're gonna be mad at me.
City's a shitty game, isn't it?
Fuck you. Shit.
What you got?
I wanna fully axe Tekken off of this roster.
Oh.
I wanna remove it. I wanna get Tekken Tag 2 off of here. That's my thought.
I will. Okay, you know what? I think we're at
Only if we can get rid of Soul Calibur also.
Eat my ass.
So here's the thing. I mentioned it earlier. The heavy hitters are 3, 5, and now 8. I think similarly to Resident Evil, the best games of the franchise did not come out on this system.
Yes.
I'm okay- I'm okay-
Unfortunately, that is the
I'm
world
okay
we are
with that.
in.
It's on my list because I have a lot of fun. It's a fun party
I
game.
like Tekken Tag 2.
Like for
do
top
like
10
the game.
Xbox, I'm okay with it going.
And I don't want to play this card. Tekken Tag 2 is objectively better on the Wii U because you have cool Nintendo costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, you go for it.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
That was quick. All right.
One of my favorite fighting games of all time.
It's good, but I played it a lot
get
too.
it.
I played it a lot growing up as well. I totally get it, and I respect it being here. We made it this far.
Finish where?
We're up to 29.
Okay.
We're at 29. We gotta start axing. We gotta axe.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
I don't want to dog on Chandler, but
Get rid of Far Cry 3.
Saints Row 3, I think, can go.
Get rid of it.
In a list with
It's bad.
GTA, yeah.
If GTA 5 is on the list, I would say
But it
Saints Row
won't. But it
3.
won't.
I just really liked it.
Saints Row 3 is the
That's
best
fair.
one in the
The only
series.
Sit back
Rockstar
on
game
it.
on this list will be RDR.
It's gonna be the conversation.
That's round 2.
So we got to start just killing stuff.
I'm gonna go for Left 4 Dead because I think the second is better.
I agree.
Valid. Kill it.
Get rid of it.
Make it go away.
Do you think both Soul Calibur 5 and Street Fighter 4 belong on this list?
Nope.
No, I think Street Fighter 4 deserves this to be on here more than Soul Calibur 5.
I agree with Chase on that.
Street Fighter 4 literally brought fighting games back from the grave.
Okay.
Soul
The
Calibur.
reason why
I'm gonna-
there's no good Tekken games on the 360 and then we got
It was
good
the
Tekken
dark,
games.
It was the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Street Fighter 4, we hit a renaissance for fighting games, and that's why we have good ones on the PlayStation 4 onward.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So with that being said, I'm gonna axe Soul Calibur.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, go and sit. How you doing, old man?
Okay.
I need a beer.
Here you go.
I feel like that was really quick to decide a Soul Calibur game
Yeah.
got off here, but it's also like Soul Calibur 6 is also just really fucking good, and Soul Calibur 2 is also really fucking good, and 5 and 4 are kind of just there. We're gonna have. I think we should have this conversation now.
Okay.
We're picking between Halo 3 and Halo Reach.
No, we're not. No, we're fucking not.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should have this
I don't
conversation.
think we
now.
need to. I don't think we need to either.
Do we really think both of them are going to be in this top 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
On an Xbox 360 list?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
I'm on Chase's side.
Well, I mean, if two, I mean, we're stalemated anyway. So let's talk about it later.
Okay.
If two are
all
four,
right, all right.
because my opinion is, if one goes, Reach goes. That's my thought.
Boy, do you got an uphill battle.
I mean,
If I pick, if I have to pick, if
okay, yeah. If you make me pick between the two, then yes, Reach goes. But I don't think they both need to go. I think they are both worthy of the top 10.
And that's
based
fair.
on Halo 3 being like
then when
Halo
it,
3.
and if that's where we get to, based
Yes.
on whatever else is here, we're just gonna have to have a conversation about
Reach is
one's
not-
really high on the list and one's
Yeah,
gonna be really low.
If
on the
Reach is
list.
on the top, if Reach is not on the top 10, it's got to be like the 11th or some shit. There's
Yeah.
no fucking way.
All right, then I will pick something else.
One of Chandler's stupid ideas.
Fuck you. There's there's one I know one of you's gonna go
Shit.
after. And
Well, fucking, I don't like Borderlands 2, but I know that that game is beloved.
No, I mean, it's sort of mid-loved. I wouldn't say
Mid-loved. I don't want to swing at Borderlands 2 yet, but I don't think it survives
Are
personally.
you sure you don't?
Why would you pick not Destiny? I'm just like
Destiny?
no.
Well,
I'm just
Borderlands
saying
2 is
it's not Destiny.
I like it more than Destiny.
Arguably,
Please.
Borderlands 2 invented that genre outside of what Diablo is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But
Diablo,
is it a good genre?
Diablo invented that genre.
Yeah, but
And
Diablo.
then Borderlands made it
If I could
an
put
FPS.
Diablo 2 on this list, then that's what would be on
I
this list.
think, and this is the hot take for me, I think if Borderlands 2 was written better, I'd like it more. But I don't really like the crass, like look at my penis humor in
Claptrap's
Borderlands.
kind of annoying, dude, yeah. So, like, I mean,
So
I don't know anything about the game, but I know
if you
people like
feel-
claptrap.
So here's the deal: if you
He's kind of
Chip,
alright.
if you feel strongly that Borderlands 2 should stick around, I won't axe it currently. But if you aren't,
you can mix.
then I will axe Borderlands 2.
You can try
I
again on
got-
the PlayStation.
There are other games on here I would rather defend. I don't know. I didn't play Mass Effect, so I don't feel really strong. This is like the one game.
Why are you even here, bro? Like, what the fuck?
It's like the one series on here. I'm like,
He's the oddball. He's the one that I was
know,
like.
I'm so-
He's the one that I brought
I'm
to be
just-
like.
I'm
He's
just
gonna throw
fucking
a
around.
wrench.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
I just never played them. That's like I played everything else.
To your point, that's how I'm going to feel about a handful of these. I haven't played Far Cry 3. I haven't played
I'm
Arkham
voting for
City.
Mass Effect 2 stay.
I am too. Alright, so 3-1 on that.
One of these.
Can we go back to the Black Ops one then?
I'm down.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it. Let's have that conversation.
Fine, get rid of Black Ops. Just do 2 if you want to.
Well,
I want 1, but I would.
Well, here's the
concede
thing.
that
You
2
have
can
not
stay.
played 2.
I haven't played 2, so I
You've
don't.
played 1 extensively.
Yeah, that's
Have you played
I
both of
played
them?
both a decent bit.
Have you played the campaigns of both?
Yeah.
Which one has the better campaign?
Oh man, story-wise, 1. Gameplay-wise, 2, because you could customize your classes and shit.
And
In
2
the
also has
campaign.
choices.
Though, yeah,
Which one had the better zombies?
that one is. I like Kino. I liked the ones in Black Ops 1 more. I liked
Really?
the map
Okay.
packs more. I like the. They had like the.
Oh,
sometimes-
sausage.
I think a lot of the maps on the first one were on 2 though too, right?
Yeah, they all got re-released. Black Ops 2 also has all of World at War.
The Black Ops 1 has zombie arcade. What the fuck, man?
Fuck. Well, Dead Ops is
Oh,
also.
you know what?
Dead Ops is also in 2, isn't it?
Dead Ops is. It's not the same. It's Dead Ops is in Black Ops 2, but it's a different style.
Remember when you're sitting in the menu, breaking
Yeah.
a chair?
Have you played both of them?
Yes, I played both quite extensively.
Okay. I have not played either campaign. I've played both online, both zombies, and I think I am a person who likes futuristic, more sci-fi type shooters than realistic shooters, which is why 2 appeals more to me. And I have more memories playing Zombies of 2. However, I will concede and say that Black Ops 1 should stay. If that's where you guys are at.
This is kind of weird because like Black Ops, the first one, is way more nostalgic, but I do. God, man, I think objectively Black Ops 2 did add upon everything that the first one introduced.
Wasn't like redundant or anything like that.
I thought Transit was dope.
Transit's really cool.
I remember playing
on my
Transit
head
and being
there.
like, "What the fuck is what?"
That's
I
on my
was so
phone,
like,
yeah.
"Dude, what's happening?" Like, but I again, I can respect it in the ecosystem. So I guess I did play Black Ops 2 a couple of times, but it was literally like just zombies. I think, if memory serves.
So we're kind of splitting hairs on the zombies mode and the online mode. So when it comes down to campaign, would you say 1 is better?
Yeah.
How about you?
Narratively, yes. 2 does allow you to fail missions and you keep going.
Oh,
Like you
interesting.
can fail missions in the second campaign and the game progresses forward with the factor in mind that mission was a failure.
That's interesting.
And that's really cool. I think it also, we get an older Frank Woods, and Frank Woods is fucking rad in all of them. At the end of the day, I think...
But Black Ops 1 played Fortunate Son, one of the missions.
DLC aside, if we're just looking at Kino and 5 versus Transit and the built-in maps of 2,
I would pick the first one then, personally.
I think Black Ops 1 takes it then between the 2. I love 2 more.
I think
personally,
if we're adding the DLC conversation, I think the DLC zombie maps for Black Ops 1 are better than the DLC zombie maps for
So
2.
you're saying the DLC was better in 1 and the base bare bones version was better in 1. The campaign was slightly better in 1. You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence there, but it doesn't super matter because
I didn't really contribute too much. So.
Yeah.
We're keeping 1?
We'll keep 1.
Okay.
Black Ops 2.
I'm okay with that. Woohoo! So Lord of the Rings. You put it on there because it's the it's the one that's represented on the.
Did you play?
I haven't played any of them. I'm asking for your thought process. You prefer
did you
the
like
ones
Star
on
Wars Battlefront? The old ones, the old story Battlefront.
Yes,
the ones you
the first
guys
2.
played at
Yes.
the retro thing. Yeah.
This is
Okay.
literally just that.
This is that,
But swords.
but Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
So you had
different
Made by the same
factions
people.
of orcs, of Haradrim, of elves, of men, and you had different classes in each. There was spellcasters, there was soldiers, there was archers, there was rogues. You
hero classes too.
Yeah, dude, you could bring all the
It
heroes
was literally
into the
made by
thing.
the same people.
It was
that
just
Same studio.
Dude, it was Pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
was
is-
just
it is
Star Wars
legit.
Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings.
You have
It's a
swords
sleeper
instead
hit,
of
in my
lightsabers.
opinion.
Yep. That's why I'm like, oh wow, it's a great formula with a great series, like a great universe. So I was him. But I can accept it was not top 10 material, but I would be remiss not to have had it on this list.
Fair.
in
I
my
agree with
opinion.
Nick. It's probably not top 10, but it is my personal top 5.
It is.
I love
I'll
it.
tell you
I
what.
had so
You guys
much
told
fun.
me. I'll get a physical copy and I'll play it.
You should.
Like
It's so good.
next time we do a gamer day, let's boot up and play it. But
I might have
Me and
one.
Shane played that
Yeah?
so much.
I'll see. I'll check. Oh, I meant to check for. I'll check.
for this guy,
Yeah, I know. I need to.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah,
sorry.
It made it. It made it.
As a person who did play it and does like it as well, I genuinely don't think, personally, I don't think it stands a chance
It's
against
like
most
it's like
of these.
AVP.
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think it's time. I think we've come far enough. Skyrim or Oblivion? I'm Oblivion.
I'm a freaking
Because I think it's a deeper game. It's got more just to it. It's got more meat on the bone. Skyrim is
You can't
quantity over quality.
You can't collect the Daedric artifacts.
I hate what they did to the skill system in Skyrim. For
Yeah,
me,
dude.
I don't like the skill
Progression
trees
in Skyrim
compared
was
to
kind of
the-
what killed it.
I like.
I'm
the-
so conflicted. I'm conflicted because I like Skyrim more than Oblivion, but I don't care enough about either of these games.
Have you played either of them?
I have
played
played
Skyrim a
Skyrim
lot.
extensively. I have never touched Oblivion. However, I did talk to my wife about those two games before I came over here, and she's in
she
Team
set you
Oblivion.
straight. She set you
Yeah.
straight. Okay, so I mean,
Call your mom.
yeah,
He hasn't played
get your mom on the
these.
line.
For
She has
me,
no idea.
Skyrim's on my list, but that's because I haven't played Oblivion. I am willing to respect the fact that
I would.
Oblivion is better, especially on this system, because from what I understand, Oblivion
Yeah.
was a big deal when it came out on 360.
Skyrim was
People
too,
were
but-
buying 360s to play Oblivion.
Yeah.
Because
That is
of
true.
that, on this list, I'm okay with Oblivion staying in Skyrim.
It was better. It was
We did it.
more well optimized in the PS3.
All right,
version,
get rid of
too.
Skyrim. I'm attacking Far Cry 3.
Ooh, are you gonna block? I'm not gonna fog it.
Let me look at the lit. I think Far Cry 3 is like the definitive Far Cry game.
Well, it is, but
But-
this game and this game are the same game, except this is guns and this
no,
is
no.
swords.
They're not. I wouldn't say they're quite the same. They're not like one to one.
No, but I mean,
He's
it's
saying
they are
Far Cry
similar
3
in
or
style.
Assassin's Creed 2.
I'll like Zoom or something. I don't know, but yes.
I mean, dude, if I had to pick between these two, I'd rather have this than. I'd let you cross out Assassin's Creed.
I don't want to cross out Assassin's Creed 2. I think Assassin's Creed 2 can stay.
Damn.
wow.
What? Okay.
What the fuck?
If Assassin's Creed Black Flag is not on this list,
Well, why is that? Why is Black Flag not on the list?
I don't know,
Assassin's Creed
because
2 is on the list.
we ran out of room, and I
Well,
didn't
we'll
write
write
it down.
in Black Flag instead, I think, if that's the case. Because
I
I've
feel
never
like
even
2 more than Black Flag though.
I've played
2 is considered still probably, like, other than the people that stand by Black Flag for doing the ship combat so
They did
effectively,
it really well.
2 is still considered a lot of people in that fandom's favorite. Ezio is a really good character. The setting is solid.
I played 1, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3.
There's a couple Assassin's Creeds we could have considered instead. I would have been like, oh yeah, Brotherhood, and then we stuck with 2.
I mean, I like 2. I think the only Assassin's Creed I like more than 2 would be 4. 4 is good.
4 being Black Flag.
Black Flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about 3.
3 was a.
Do you want to ride on the horse with Paul Revere? Tell them that the British are coming.
Cool.
It
The
was,
execution was not.
Yeah.
I remember you and Ryan were hyped for it.
Yeah.
I remember going to your house to watch you play like the final missions, and
Dude,
it was
so
it fell
buggy.
apart. It was too buggy.
Literally
It's
on
also the first game in the series where you don't play as an assassin for the first third of it.
Yep.
You play as a Templar for the first third, and you're like, what the fuck is this? So you don't get a cool assassin suit till like the 2/3 mark.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about 3.
Are either of those 2 games going right now?
Yeah, can we? Man, I would.
Do we want to hold off on that
So
conversation?
you would rather get rid of Assassin's Creed than Far Cry, and you would rather get
Rid of Far Cry.
than Assassin's Creed. Have you played either of them?
No.
You've not played either of them, so you're out on this.
I'm out on this one.
I
So-
played Far Cry 3. I've not played Assassin's Creed 2, but the fact that we don't have an Assassin's Creed on the list is giving me a little bit of pause because, like I said, I didn't play all the good ones. I played like just kind of spotty throughout, but I respect the franchise enough to feel like it deserves a spot
I think
on this list.
an Assassin's Creed should be in this top 10.
I would get rid of Far Cry 3 if it comes down to it. I hate it, but yeah, that's the one. Like I said, I played Far Cry 3 over Assassin's Creed 2, but I just think that
I think we messed up a little bit in our list curation because I feel like in terms of impact from that specific game in the franchise, I think 3 is the pinnacle Far Cry game.
Yeah.
And Assassin's Creed 2 is not the pinnacle Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah. So well, that's
I
what
might
I'm saying.
get lynched for saying
if
that.
we
but-
change this
not necessarily.
For this room.
If
How
we
about
change this to 4, change this to Assassin's Creed 4.
I'm fine with that.
I
Fine
also
with that.
am fine with Assassin's Creed 4. We're getting sequel to Assassin's Creed
like-
4
it
in like a
sounds
couple
like that's
days.
We
It's a
change this
Yakuza
to 4
game.
and cross out
Yeah.
Far Cry 3.
I think that's what we
Hand
do.
me the black pen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love him more.
It's our list. We can do what we want.
I'm glad that it's made it this far, but I'm kind of surprised we haven't had a conversation about Burnout Revenge.
I just don't want to touch it.
We
'cause
don't
I
need
like
to.
It.
It's good. I mean, it's good.
I mean, what racing games have we put on here?
No others.
GTA 5.
But I mean, like, we didn't put Forza or Need for Speed on here, and there's a reason for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
This
Which
game
one are
is,
you looking
is
at
better.
Oh, sorry.
Need for Speed is pretty weak this generation.
It was.
if I remember right.
Hot Pursuit was okay.
I'm gonna go for another hot one. I'm gonna put my sights on Minecraft.
That
Sorry,
was me.
Johnny.
I put.
I don't care about Minecraft either.
He's Terraria.
I know,
Johnny's
but,
a Terraria
but he
guy.
he was like very vocal that if Minecraft wasn't on the top 10,
Well,
he
Johnny's
was
3
like, "But I don't
vocals were
understand."
Skyrim, GTA 5, and Minecraft, and
I
very
know.
clearly this group is very much like, do we care? No.
Yeah, really?
I just want to say on Minecraft,
We're mentioning them
I'm
for
feeling-
impact
I'm
alone.
feeling like-
That's it. They don't need to make our top 10.
I'm feeling like Minecraft is about to get axed, and I'm okay with that. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention there was a day in school where I was sick, and then Tuger's like, you know what? We're gonna play Minecraft. So he came over at 6 a.m. And we played Minecraft from 6 a.m. until midnight, nonstop.
This is before COVID. Yeah,
It was an 18-hour straight Minecraft.
I have-
and that forever will be my Minecraft memory. But
you were sick.
Yeah,
yeah. He's just like,
yeah, he's like, fuck it.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Good on him.
He's
Well, bro,
I
he's
have
a real
very
one.
strong memories of.
Shout out to Tuger.
Who the fuck is that? I have very strong memories of playing Minecraft on Xbox 360 with a very specific group of people.
Yeah.
And had a lot of fun. That is where my YouTube shit started, was let's just imitate Achievement Hunter and make Minecraft Let's Plays.
I will say the first platform I ever played Minecraft on was the 360.
That's
But the
where
one
I played it the most.
That is where I've only played it.
I played it the most on PC.
Can we just cross it off because the movie? I mean,
Fair, make it go away. Fuck you, Jack Black.
I will say I'm crossing it off, but it does not bring me
honestly,
joy.
Jack
Well,
Black's
here's-
National
that's
Treasure.
fair.
Jason Momoa.
We're getting to that point.
We're getting there. We have to make tough decisions here. I don't think Battlefield 3 should be in the top 10.
Do you think it should be a different Battlefield?
No.
Well, you're wrong, but
It's just this was peak Battlefield for the entire franchise.
It was peak COD.
I'm talking to the wrong people. I'm talking to these boys who like guns.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I like swords.
Here's the
I like
thing,
swords
Chase.
too, but
I
Battlefield 4
am with you in the sense that I am more of a single player, like adventure type gamer. However, Xbox 360 was like the pinnacle of online console gaming, and that is pretty definitive.
for that.
Xbox 360 ignited the FPS
And
online.
I will
It did.
say, there's a few games on this list I have not played that are still up here, but I feel like Battlefield 3 probably takes the cake over a handful of them.
Yeah. I've got
Then let's get rid of New Vegas.
Okay.
Where the only thing that's good about it is
Yeah.
its writing.
Oh, no.
It's the only thing good about it.
Oh, that's
It's
a
really
hot take.
it's really hard to look at, and it plays like shit.
Not the setting or the
Like the setting is cool. The setting is cool.
Character,
The
I
writing
guess-
is good. Like
yeah.
again, everything writing wise is stellar in that game. 10 out of 10. That game runs like ass, and even on Xbox 360 crashed all the time.
Yeah.
It's not. I'll give you that.
It's not
well
optimized.
I tell you what,
optimized.
No
Yeah,
Bethesda
I
game
guess
is,
so.
which is why we're gonna have this conversation later.
New Vegas for me stays over a handful of these games. I don't think we're at the point where we're crossing off New Vegas.
I keep Oblivion over New Vegas. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll fight for.
You know,
I'd keep both
I would-
of them over a handful of games.
I would
honestly.
take New Vegas over Oblivion.
Really?
The RPG mechanics are so good.
I say keep
Dude,
both of them.
Like,
yeah.
Keep both of them.
no other game have I
We're
been
gonna
able
have
to
2
walk
Bethesda
into a
games
fucking...
and 2 Halos in this top 10.
It's when Bethesda was at its best.
All right,
Gotcha.
you want to have that conversation? I'm more willing to have that conversation right now. I say, okay,
Ooh.
if you push me down the bridge, I could be forced to say Reach gets off this list. I'm just no.
Here's the deal. I have an easier pick.
It's hard because
I keep bullying Chandler, and
Go
I'm
for it.
sorry.
What's your
Let's
easier pick?
axe Orange Box because it's
oh
cheating.
Yeah.
fuck!
Let's
yeah,
axe
what is
Orange
that?
Box because it's cheating.
I forgot it was on
Because
there.
it's
It's
three games
Portal,
in
Team
one.
Fortress 2, and
get rid of it.
Half-Life 2.
Yeah, all games.
All really good games.
Yeah, that's
Team Fortress 2 invented hero shooters.
It's like a box of 3 copies
If
of
we're
Fallout
doing, like,
76. Who wants that?
a
'Cause-
product list or something that was like not individual games. Orange Box. It just made.
It's
I got into
like
Valve
Orange
because
Box
of it.
is an amazing package. It's for what our purposes are today. It's cheating.
That's fair. I'll cut it out.
It's 3 copies of Fallout 76 in a box. Why do I want? I don't want. Get it out of here.
Portal 1 is so good though.
It is.
We are gonna get yelled. Our list is more important than any other list.
Yeah,
We are gonna get yelled at
Yeah.
for Portal 2 not being here.
We're gonna get yelled at for all of our takes.
That's
but
also.
We're gonna
yeah,
get
but-
yelled at for this. For
Yeah.
crossing
This
the
one,
off.
this one.
Yeah, that one.
I think the Gears of War takes we're gonna get yelled at for.
Maybe. I love all of them.
I do too.
I could argue any of them, honestly.
I think we're gonna get yelled at for that one. We're gonna get yelled at for Black Ops 2, I think.
We're gonna get yelled at for that one. I think for sure.
Oh yeah, this game.
yeah.
Yeah, Cameo.
Cameo, Elements of Power.
I love that.
Only
app.
the real ones.
I called Roger Craig Smith, and I was just like, "Yo, dog, did you play this game? Orange Box gone. All right, Chandler.
You had momentum.
I played the
You're at the
Arkham
point.
games.
Nope,
Not, like,
absolutely not.
Brother,
I'm
come
not-
on.
Pick something else.
Just tell us you've never played video games in your life. It's okay.
I'm not a, I've like played them a little bit.
I've dabbled in Tetris. I'm just.
Angry Birds. I've played that.
I've never played any of the Arkham games.
God,
This is the best Metroidvania up until Hollow Knight.
Here's the thing. I love the Spider-Man games on PlayStation, and I understand they would not
Okay.
exist without that.
Yeah,
It
listen,
laid the foundation
I
for
will-
superhero games.
I don't even care. I would fight for my life for Spider-Man 2 to be on a PlayStation list. Okay.
Yeah.
But like. And maybe even 3. Maybe
Here's
three.
the deal.
But
I
like
think Arkham City's in the top
Batman,
10.
I get it.
Number
I get
10
it.
on
Not
the
everybody
list.
likes Batman. This fucking game, man.
It's so good.
So
I've heard
cool.
nothing but good things.
It
I
just.
I'm kind of with you, but I think right now we're at a stalemate. We're at a 2v2.
No. Dude, you know what? I got an idea. I don't know. Not everyone's gonna like it, but I got an idea.
What's up?
Let's be real. Walking Dead season 1. Is that top 10?
That's what I was saying earlier. Is like I went after once, but I do like because my argument for Battlefield 3 is this is peak Battlefield. This is peak Telltale. All of them
yeah.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. I would argue that a lot of what Telltale came out with later was better. I think Wolf Among Us is better than this. I think the Borderlands game that they made was better than this.
Wow.
However, this is what caused the episodic trend that started.
Yeah.
This game is the reason Life is Strange exists to this day. This is the reason why Telltale is as a success as it is.
Alright, get rid of GTA 5 then.
That was going to be my next one, is between Red Dead and Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, no.
No, Red Dead Redemption.
No.
Yeah.
I would rather
No.
keep Red Dead Redemption.
We're not getting rid
We're
of
not getting rid of Red Dead Redemption.
I will-
You've heard this. Yeah. It's nothing but the win.
Man, I feel like we cross out GTA 5, Minecraft, and Skyrim. That's a bold.
Johnny's just rolling over.
Overall, GTA 5 was better on the next set, the next gen.
Yeah.
Didn't launch on PC either, but no Rockstar game
It was
does.
2 months before Xbox One released, is my thing. So I'm like, and I think
doesn't
PS3
feel
was
the
already
same.
out.
I think
Yeah.
if we make a list later on that is like Xbox One and PS4, GTA 5 is in that list for sure.
Totally. Yeah.
I think it's fair to axe the 360 version.
Xbox One, I would argue for GTA.
I'm okay with it.
Oh,
It's
that was
okay.
also mine.
That was yours.
All right, pick another one, Mr. Chandler, because we kind of help. At this point, it's a group effort to.
Yeah, at this point,
finding
we were just
weak
like, quick, pick something, find the crap.
All right.
I mean,
Quick, get rid of Black Ops.
Yeah.
There's room for both Battlefield 3 and Black Ops on this list.
No, I think one of them.
You're
has to go.
crazy. I get it.
If
but
I'm
Two
like-
Halos and
I would-
4
It's
FPS.
the machine for
Four
that.
shooters.
It's the machine for that.
Before we,
But before, I'll let you go.
before we cut one of those,
You've got it better.
I want a racing game on here, but I'd rather cut Burnout Revenge than cut either one of those.
I'd cut one of the shooters before Burnout.
I agree. I would also cut a shooter
Fuck it,
before
let's just
Burnout.
do it now.
Is that just for
wanna do
diversity's
it now?
sake or genuine?
Yeah, it's gonna-
Genuinely, that is
This is one of the best arcade shoot racers of all
it's
time.
my favorite racing
trust
game.
you on- I
My
have not
favorite
played it.
racing game, period, and easily a top 10 video game of all time for me.
The only Burnout I played was I think the first one or whatever.
That was where the series peaked. It's the best version that they've ever.
Burnout Revenge was a PS2 game, but it got ported to 360 perfect.
Because it's like the argument with GTA, where it's like GTA 5 is amazing, but it's better. It's not at its best on the 360. Where with Burnout Revenge, it is at its best on the
That's
360.
true. Valid.
So if we're gonna argue GTA 5 belongs on the next generation, Burnout Revenge belongs on this generation.
And you know what? I'll even offer up another. I'll scratch one of them off now. It breaks my heart to scratch off Battlefield 3, but the PC version really was night and day. Like you could get like triple the frames out of that, out of a wage.
Do you want to add anything, Nick?
No, I'm just.
I'd rather have Black Ops for 360. Sorry.
Yeah. Given the list, I could say I would rather, for nostalgia and the ecosystem and the trend and all that's case, I would say Call of Duty stays. But I remember playing I played Call of Duty a lot. I played Modern Warfare 2. I played Black Ops. I played World at War, and I remember thinking. I played 2 and 3. Let's be frank. I stopped after Black Ops because I was playing the but I was playing the early whatever. And after playing all of those Call of Duties, I was burned out after them. And a buddy of mine introduced me to Battlefield 4. And so I didn't play 3. But when I played Battlefield 4, I was like, why would I ever fucking play Call of Duty again? I genuinely played Battlefield 4 and was like, you have fucking vehicles, you have bullet drop, you have fucking destructible environments.
Totally.
I was just like blown away.
The destructible environments is kind of goated.
Yeah, I could not. So, if we were looking at like a personal list, I think a Battlefield game for me would stay on the list if I'm making like top 10 favorites before Call of Duty. But for the like ecosystem, I could be convinced to cross out Battlefield. I just am like,
I'll let you.
Battlefield was the better shooter.
I agree.
At the end of the day,
is Battlefield 3 the better Battlefield?
In my opinion, it's the one that set the trend.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
It's kind of Battlefield 3 is to Battlefield 4 what Far Cry 3 is to Far Cry 4.
Okay.
Very
took the same formula and just
I would
added
argue that Call of Duty was at its peak in this generation. So if you feel like Battlefield, I mean, you haven't played 3, but if you feel like Battlefield, I think
Battlefield
you're right.
3 is also they kind of changed art style and made things a little much more hyper realistic.
They did.
I like Battlefield 3. It's the
I
first
feel
Battlefield
like
I
Black
played.
Ops belongs on this list.
Yeah.
I get that. I
For
feel
three,
it.
because to your point too, PC.
Exactly.
Battlefield is more of a PC. It was done
started
on
on
360
PC.
too, but like,
And
I'm
Call
thinking
of Duty
for the 360 list, I feel like it's Call of Duty over Battlefield.
I agree. Played Battlefield 3 way more than Call of Duty Black Ops. Think it's better, like multiplayer wise. When I think of full package though, the Battlefield 3 campaign is
Battlefield
kinda
3's
mid.
campaign is not good.
It was super like, but the multiplayer, to your credit, was worth the meat and potatoes. But yeah, this was more definitive of.
Yeah, it has more options, more bang for your buck. Give it to somebody here. I'll go.
Wait, not Chase. Chase has bad picks. Give it to somebody else.
All right, here we go. I'll go. Yeah, give it to Bob.
That was the one I really didn't want to see.
I will
Look at
fight
that
for
ass.
Yeah, what's up, bud? I will fight for Street Fighter 4 to last longer if it means something else goes.
If you're really wanting Street Fighter 4 to stay,
I think it should
we
stay.
need it for diversity too to have a fighting game on there. I'm okay with that. But
That or we retcon and put Mortal Kombat 9 on here, but let's stick with Street Fighter 4.
Oh fuck! I would actually put Mortal Kombat 9 on here in a heartbeat. Dude. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. That game got me back into fighting games.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
we had this back and forth between Far Cry and Assassin's Creed, and ultimately we landed on Assassin's Creed 4 is the Assassin's Creed we want, and we feel like it belongs on the list.
Yeah.
Right? Is that the consensus?
Yeah.
So there are other things that go before Assassin's Creed 4.
I personally could be talked into getting rid of Assassin's Creed entirely if it comes down to some of the
if
other
it
ones.
means something else I like more stays, I'm okay with axing season 1 of Walking Dead.
That's
Yeah.
something I'm also.
I've been eyeing it for a while.
It depends on what we pick, but
I'm biased.
Because I'm asking, Assassin's Creed 4, is Dead Space 2 better than Assassin's Creed 4?
Yes.
Is BioShock Infinite better than Assassin's Creed 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say it is. It's another first-person shooter, but it is.
It sounds like Arkham City is out of the question. That's better than Assassin's Creed 4.
Easily.
Yeah.
Arkham City's better than like
all of the games
95%.
Yeah.
Because like when I look at this list, like I feel like, I mean, it sounds like Street Fighter 4 and Burnout Revenge are kind of the out ones.
They're the
but,
niches.
like,
They're the niche
they
picks
still
right now.
feel like they need to be there, but like I feel like Black Ops can't go, Halo can't go. We've got Oblivion on here. We've got New Vegas on here. We've got Dragon Age and Mass Effect on here. We got Gears 3 on here.
There's a lot
so,
of
like,
RPGs.
I feel like of all of those things, Assassin's Creed is kind of lower on the list.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 4 is well written and is more fun to play than New Vegas.
I don't agree.
All right,
with
so
that.
we're gonna have that
I don't agree with
conversation.
that. Dude, New Vegas is like one of my top games of all time.
I love New
It's so
Vegas.
good.
I like New Vegas. I like the game. I like the game. It's not better than most of these.
Who's
I
Walking Dead
still
season 1?
disagree.
I'm sorry, Buck. I think you're the only one on that.
I was the one that wrote it, and I did say that I was okay with axing Walking Dead if it meant something else that I liked stayed longer.
I would also be willing to get rid of BioShock, but I also didn't play it, so I'm like,
I'm in the same boat.
so it's easy for me to be like, get
I
rid of it.
haven't played BioShock. I haven't played Assassin's Creed 4. I haven't played Dead Space 2. I haven't played Arkham City. I haven't played Street Fighter 4. So for me, in my mental list, they don't stand out as much as some of these other ones.
Just get rid of
Ish
BioShock.
games. Get rid of BioShock.
Just get rid of BioShock.
I don't know. I haven't played it, but I remember hearing so much about these games.
BioShock Infinite is wonderful. It's a great game. The twist at the end of BioShock 1 is better than the twist at the end of BioShock Infinite.
So we're saying BioShock Infinite goes.
Yeah. Sorry, Chandler's mom.
I shouldn't even be opinionated. I don't know. That's fine. I don't care.
You
I
just,
played
you're
it,
just,
but-
it's just because your mom put your 2 cents in. You
Yeah.
just feel like you
All
have
of
to
it,
fight.
yeah.
You have to wait.
We have to advocate.
To get her on the phone.
You should call her and just say, we axed BioShock. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Mom, but fuck you. Your opinion's done.
Dragon Age Origins, New Vegas, and Oblivion.
I mean,
We have to get rid of one of those three.
do
Of
we
which-
know?
Which three?
Dragon Age Origins, Oblivion, and New Vegas.
I mean, I can agree that my personal bias for Dragon Age Origins.
It's good. I like Dragon Age Origins a lot. It's
It
a
is-
CRPG. It's the only CRPG
Yeah.
on this list.
I mean, I really do like Dragon Age Origins, and
I like it more than some of the other things we have on this list. I'll be totally real with you. But I also acknowledge that it's because I haven't played. At this point, the only ones that I'm like, get rid of them is because I haven't played them. Yeah. So, with that in mind, if we're going between New Vegas, Oblivion, and Dragon Age Origins, I think the 360 era was nothing if not just like the shooter heyday, Bethesda's heyday.
It was.
Yeah,
It really was.
And so I would say we can get rid of Dragon Age Origins as long as we keep Mass Effect 2 on here.
Yes.
Because
Well, yeah.
BioWare does
Mass Effect 2 is not
deserve
leaving. Mass Effect 2 is not
BioWare
leaving.
deserves a good spot on this list.
I agree.
It was also good.
Mass Effect 2, I do not think leaves this
I think
list.
we get rid of Dragon Age Origins. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
There's a lot of good shooter games, single-player games, and action games on here. That being said, I'm willing to let go of Walking Dead and Assassin's Creed.
I concur. Those two are.
I think if we're
The
trying to
weakest
shave
spot.
down to a top 10,
Let me look at this.
Assassin's Creed
I
is
think
fun.
they get just edged out by some of the other games on here.
I will say, if I had,
I know I don't win the fight in saying this goes.
no.
Unfortunately,
I don't win
no.
that
I
fight.
can't.
Because
Elder Scrolls has to be on this list.
Somebody could kick me in the nuts hard enough and make me say that one of those two can be on the list, but I'm like, the thing is, it's a hung jury on which.
They're different enough. Like I'm not saying Oblivion and New Vegas are like the same game inside us.
Yeah, but
they're not even the same team. This is Oblivion.
Yeah.
Or not, Obsidian.
Obsidian.
This is Obsidian.
Yeah.
This is normal of freaking Bethesda. And I love Obsidian. Play Avowed. Apparently it's good.
Is it? I heard it was fine. It depends, I guess.
Play Outer Worlds.
Play Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2 coming out. It's
Also,
good. Outer Worlds is so good.
This video is not sponsored by Obsidian.
But if you want to give me money, I would say thank you.
KOTOR 2 was great.
Yes. Get rid of Assassin's Creed 4 and Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's recount. I think we're at 11 now.
Well, we'll find out then.
You gotta get rid of 2 more.
Okay.
Ah, man.
Just
You're out on the reach. Take.
here's my plea. Here's my not necessarily plea. Hear me out.
Plea.
Halo Reach
Beg.
or fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
It was just I phenomenal. I don't think Halo 3 goes. I would be okay if Reach left, as much as I love Halo Reach.
Yeah,
I would not.
Yeah.
That was Bungie's last Halo, and they sent it off with such a big fucking bang
Noble
with
6.
that love letter. Yeah.
Now
Noble-
here's
campaign was on.
well, my argument is this: you haven't played the
would say-
campaign of 3.
You have not.
He hasn't.
Get the fuck out of here right now. Are you kidding me?
And you're Master
was
Chief
just-
has more personality than every single member of Noble Team combined.
Yeah.
And he barely talks.
And he says like 3 words.
The only 2 characters that you can convince me are close to his personality are George and Emil.
See,
and you barely see both of them. in
I
that
really
game.
like Halo Reach's campaign too. That's not to say anything is lacking in Halo Reach. Personally,
My other
I
argument with
like
Halo Reach's campaign is that we knew how it ended when we started.
Final mission was so sick.
Halo Reach
Just
pissed me off because
survive.
I read the books at that point. So I was like, you guys are retconning the books. And that's where it pissed me off. Is because they were like, oh, Cortana was made by Forerunner technology. And it was like, no. The whole point was Cortana was made by fucking Halsey. And there wasn't any...
And it's
really
like
hitches
like
there.
a fragment of her brain. And then they were like, no, you're you're changing it.
Yeah. And so that was my only shtick with the Halo Reach story. I like Halo Reach's story, but when you think of Halo, like Halo 3 was just like, outnumber our ships 3-1, so it is an even fight. Like so many great
Arbiter
quotes.
is like the greatest player 2 in a game ever.
Shipmaster, Arbiter,
You could argue-
Sergeant Major
Johnson.
dies
Johnson.
in 3, dude, and that is the most. You just have to keep fucking
Sergeant
going.
Johnson's the best character in that whole franchise.
Send me out with a bang.
Back in my day, they issued us a stick and a stone, and we shared the stick.
Am I right, Marines?
All right, I will make a deal with you. We can cross out Arkham City as long as it gets a shoe-in on whatever PlayStation list that we make. It has to be auto top 10.
The better version.
I would say 360. The 360 version is better.
It was. Okay, not Arkham City. What's another PlayStation one that we can knock over there?
Black Ops.
New Vegas. Can we knock over New Vegas for PlayStation 1?
Probably not. It was not optimized very well. It still doesn't.
It doesn't run well on anything.
Street Fighter? Was Street Fighter on PlayStation?
Street Fighter was on everything.
Okay,
except for PC.
I will fight for Street Fighter if we can keep the Halo crowd and the Arkham City crowd.
You're right about. We could totally put New Vegas on the PS3 list. That is where we played it.
We're gonna make a PS3 list.
If we decide to, we're not there yet. We're not there yet in the content creation.
We're doing a PS3 list after this.
All right, we've committed to it.
I've never even played PS3, but that's okay.
I am okay with Street Fighter 4 just being number 10 as soon as we get there. Like, I won't argue for Street Fighter 4 to go
Arkham City though.
It's 8. It's an easy 8 to. That's good.
I would fight for Arkham City to be higher on the list.
So here's the thing. It sounds like we're deadlocked on Arkham City and Dead Space 2 are staying. They're not going anywhere.
Correct.
I'm with Buck though now. I feel like both Halos. The more I think about it, it is the 360 list, and those are. I don't know.
Shit's tough. Then I vote. Then we get rid of Burnout.
If you had to pick Halo for this list, Halo Reach over New Vegas.
Probably Halo Reach, because I'm just gonna put New Vegas on the PS3 list.
Well then, I'll fight with you for that easily. Okay, we're gonna cross out New Vegas. That's our 12.
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about removing one of the best RPGs of all time from our list.
1, 2, because this should be number 1 on my list.
Oh yeah,
but this isn't my list.
Yeah,
this is our list.
It's on my top 10 too.
This
probably in my top 10 as
game
well.
was the reason I sold all my Legos and bought a 360. Was to play this game. That is what I picked up with my 360 and played extensively.
Day one Halo Reach came out. I played the entire campaign with Casey in one night.
So this feels incredibly fucked up. I don't think it should go, but when we look at all of these games, if we're really deadlocked on...
You pick Reach over Burnout?
I'm saying because we have 2 Halos, I would pick Burnout over Reach.
You're wild. I mean, I didn't play Burnout.
Here's my
I didn't
thing.
play Burnout. So.
To me, they both stay over Arkham City and Dead Space 2.
Yeah.
Personally.
I know.
And Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we have to get to a 10.
I know.
I'm kind of in the same boat, though. I like Burnout, Revenge, and Reach over
Dead Space.
That's where I'm at.
I feel like Street Fighter 4, like Chase said, has such a... Like, its impact is pretty important to that genre. I don't know. I'm just... Dead Space, I thought were okay. I'm not...
Dead Space 2 is the last good survival horror game until we got Resident Evil 7. Evil Within sitting in there as an okay survival horror game, but Dead Space 2 was the last time Dead Space was true horror until we got a remake of 1.
Yeah, I'm biased because I played Dead Space 2 some. I played 1 more. I didn't play Street Fighter 4. I didn't play Burnout for Revenge. So those are the ones that I'm looking at, but I'm also, again, acknowledging that those are my total biases. I didn't play Gears of War 3, but I also have thought that Gears of War, I think, needs to spawn on this list just because it's the way it's laid out.
It's the way.
We could do, because we're doing number 11 gets a special super gold star for the day for being number 11, right? Like, we'll put it honorarily on the bottom of the list to be like, you almost made it.
Yeah.
So, since, with that in mind, with it being a you almost made it, and it can be at the bottom of the list, I mean, maybe Gears of War?
No.
Gears has to be in
Gears has to
10.
stay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Gears of War is a top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
On this list.
Like, I don't know specifically the number Gears is at right now in my head, but Gears, I think, has to stay.
Okay, well, what about,
My vote is Burnout.
I don't either.
It's not. It gets the you almost made it on the list.
Or the second. Burnout 3 is also really good.
All right. Dead Space 2.
No. That's kind of where I'm at. I just never really. I did play.
It's
that.
a you almost made it. You're very close, but you just get a gold star for the day. I think you're the only one. Chase.
Ah, it's so good though.
I know.
The story, the writing is so phenomenal. It's so terrifying. I pissed myself. Ah! Well, we did it.
And when we come back, we will curate the top 10 list.
Top 10!
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
We are down to Halo Reach, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Gears of War 3, Halo 3, Red Dead Redemption, Street Fighter 4, Mass Effect 2, Batman Arkham City, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Burnout Revenge.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put Halo 3 at the top and Street Fighter 4 at the bottom. Just do us all a favor.
Now hold on now.
In memoriam.
In memoriam, I had to put it there because it hurt.
So what kind of gut check are we feeling is in the bottom of the...
I think I am okay with this being Street Fighter 4, knowing the people I'm having a conversation with.
I was gonna say that as well.
Okay.
That's gonna be my vote.
So Street Fighter 4, number
Only
10.
on the condition that we have 2 Halos on here.
I think 9 is Reach or Burnout.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ooh.
I could do. I'm sorry, but I could do Burnout.
Here's my thing. I will not argue Halo Reach. I will accept that it belongs in the bottom of the 10, knowing that 3 beats it.
Yeah,
it made it to the 10.
I feel that Burnout Revenge belongs higher on the list.
I was gonna second that.
Really?
I
Yeah.
do think it was higher.
That seems crazy.
So yeah, no, I
As
know.
somebody who
I'm
likes
like,
Burnout Revenge, that feels crazy.
I have not played it, so I don't. But I'm just like to think that Halo Reach is lower
the fact
than
that
Burnout.
2 Halos made it onto
Halo
this
Reach
list
is lower than
baffles me
Burnout
to
game.
begin with. So
Anakin, it's okay. Don't
I
worry.
feel
about
like the next 3 should be Halo Reach, Arkham City, and Burnout Revenge.
We'll get there.
Sure
Hold on.
those 3.
So we're putting Halo Reach here.
He's close.
I'll put Burnout there.
Yeah,
I think they're right.
I do agree. I think Halo Reach is 4.
Okay.
Put Burnout at 9 and Reach
And
at
then
8.
I put Reach at 8.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you want to do COD next? Black Ops?
I think that ranks above Arkham. For 360.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'll second that.
all right. So wait, Reach is next.
Is
or
Reach 8? Have we decided Reach is 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Reach is 8.
The 360 was the FPS online console, so yeah, I would say Arkham City,
Before-
then Black
Ah,
Ops.
man. All right. I guess so.
What is it going up again? I'm trying to remember what
I was gonna
Arkham
say
City went
Gears.
up against.
I don't know.
I think
In-game
Gears
is
is top 5.
Top 5.
I don't think Arkham City's this low.
I don't either. But
I think this is Black Ops.
I firmly disagree. The 360
Or Oblivion. This is I think this is Black Ops.
Oh my
I
god,
think this is
forgot.
Oblivion.
I would take 7 for Oblivion.
Yeah,
I think
I'll agree.
Oblivion
We're
is-
the
I think
Oblivion
7 is
guys.
Oblivion.
We're even like, yeah.
Wait!
Here's the thing: Oblivion or Arkham?
Oblivion.
Oblivion's
Arkham is better than Oblivion.
Arkham is
Arkham blows it.
Arkham is still a good game.
I
versus
love
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Is
I just have to agree that Arkham was a wider span audience.
I'll agree
and
with
just-
that.
I would put Arkham City. I will agree to put Arkham City at the bottom if Call of Duty goes next.
I agree.
I agree.
100%.
Okay.
I accept that.
I don't approve of this, but I've been outvoted, so it's okay.
I'm just not willing to let Call of Duty advance any farther. I respect it, but
I think bottom of the top 5 is fair.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
It just, this was the console to have if you
It
wanted
was.
Call of
It
Duty.
was.
You
It
got
was.
the DLCs earlier.
But I'm still bitter that Battlefield's not on the list. So you know,
yeah.
it can.
It's
sit
going to
at
go on
5.
my PC list.
It can sit at 5, and we can all pretend that it's Battlefield.
COD Blops. COD Blops.
The numbers, the numbers.
Halo 3, RDR, Mass Effect 2, Gears of War 3. I think this is Gears of War 3.
I do too.
I'll agree.
I don't.
It's in top 5.
I don't.
The way to see it, Halo's not really still going. Red Dead Redemption's still going.
Red Dead Redemption is full disclosure. This is for me. Red Dead Redemption is this one.
I can't. I feel like I can't.
That's my Halo 3.
Yeah, me too.
Red Dead Redemption's 4 for me. Ooh. As much as I love that.
You have let the second one taint you.
I will. Okay, are
That's
you
the
gonna
thing.
put Gears of War down as 3 then? I'll give you that. I'm just not. I cannot believe that beyond Gears of War. Like it's important to this console, but like
I think Halo 3 is number
Red
2.
Dead Redemption is like we didn't let any other Rockstar game on here. We
let the best Rockstar game.
We
on
did.
here.
We did.
Yeah.
I would argue in certain situations this is still better than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really?
In certain aspects. I think gameplay wise it's better. So where do we feel Mass Effect 2 is? I would be comfortable with Mass Effect 2 being number 4.
Yeah.
Personally.
I mean,
I don't really have much say here.
Mass Effect 2, for me at least, number 4 is Mass Effect 2 or Gears of War 3. Like, for me, that's where that sits.
I would say for me, it's going to be Gears of War 3, or it's going to be... Yeah, Mass Effect 2. I get it. I get that. I like Mass Effect a lot, but I
don't know why I'm over here.
I feel like Mass Effect 2 has to be above RDR.
I disagree. And so did everybody that voted at the Game Awards that year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's a bar.
I don't know whether
that was 2010 was wild. Halo Reach, Black Ops, RDR, Mass Effect 2, all went up against each other for Game of the Year that year, and RDR took it. RDR has better music as well.
That's fair. The thing I will say is like, I mean,
So
you're gonna throw hands for this, but I would say that RDR 2 or RDR 1, as amazing as it is not the best in the franchise. Mass Effect 2 is the best in that franchise.
I mean, I personally would put Mass Effect above Red Dead Redemption. So
that's how I'm feeling.
I guess I could be coaxed to put. The thing, personally, it's a matter of Gears. Yeah, I feel like Gears.
Mass Effect.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of.
I feel like
he's fitting.
I feel like Gears. I feel like Gears of War 3 makes top 3.
Yeah. I never played it. So
that's fucking tough because
on
I
the
can see
Xbox list, Gears of War 3 needs to be top 3.
It is in the top
We
5.
put Halo Reach down lower for a reason on the Xbox list, and
Alright,
that's
I'm
because the two pinnacle franchises on Xbox were Halo and Gears.
4 is Mass Effect. Is what you're
I
saying?
feel
Or
like 4 is
Red Dead?
RDR.
Red Dead.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like
Really?
I feel like Mass Effect belongs above RDR.
Okay. So we're gonna put Red Dead Redemption
Oh man, I don't know.
and then Mass Effect 2. Or are we gonna put Red Dead Redemption and Gears? I would say Red Dead Redemption Gears, personally. Mass Effect 2 is
I'm
number
okay
2.
with that. I'm okay with that. I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Mass Effect 2,
What are your thoughts?
baby.
Number 4 is Red Dead Redemption.
I've only played 2 of these, so
Which 2 have you played?
Red Dead Redemption and Halo 3. I've played a fair amount. A little bit.
You didn't play Mass Effect, did you? So you're kind of
I haven't
like
played
caught up
Fake
in that.
gamer.
A little. I've played some Gears.
One thing I will say is I showed up to the Mass Effect train late. I didn't play Mass Effect 2. My first playthrough Mass Effect 2 was last year.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I had a great time. I enjoyed it.
I've been playing Mass Effect for years, so
Well,
I'm big on it. But I'm also I'm willing to recognize my bias because I am like that was the first game that's just
What?
You
This
think
top 10 is biased?
Yeah. no, but like I genuinely I think that I could be convinced to put Mass Effect lower, but I'm like I don't care for Gears.
Here's my thought.
That's my thing.
Here's my thought. Hear me out. Hear me out. Mass Effect, RDR, Gears, Halo.
I just think Halo 3 is number one. That's
Well,
the
Halo
only
3
thing.
At this point, based off of the general consensus of how we feel, I think the safest option
I
is
made
Halo
that
1.
joke, but we're gonna put it down. Halo 3.
Like, we did it. We figured it out. Nothing else matters. Halo 3 is the greatest
What an
Xbox
innovative-
game of all
we did it.
time.
No
If
one's
you
thought of this
disagree,
before.
eat my asshole.
4 is RDR. I think 3 is Gears. I think 2 is Mass Effect 2.
Okay. Where's your hang up with that? All of it?
My hang up is flipping Mass Effect and RDR. I think Gears is good at 3.
So you're saying
I think Gears belongs.
this is Mass
here.
Effect, this is Gears, this is RDR.
That's my thought.
That's what he's.
That is my thought.
So really, we're debating
I could
between.
be.
We're debating really between
Second and
RDR
fourth.
and
Mass
Mass Effect 2.
Yeah,
We are. That is the
Have
conversation
you
we're having.
played both of them?
just RDR.
You've beaten it.
I haven't beaten it.
Yeah, but
I
you
played
can
like
play it.
online and played
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I mean,
My
Fair.
biggest argument about for Red Dead at this point, I think it has a better soundtrack. I think it's more fun to shoot the gun in RDR versus
I have,
Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 has a better story.
The writing.
The writing
Yeah,
is
characters.
amazing. Characters are amazing.
Boba.
You can have sex with people.
Yeah.
And in Red Dead Redemption, all you can do is go up to prostitutes and go, "Howdy, ma'am."
My wife would kill me.
I think Red Dead
I
Redemption.
love John, though. I love John.
The thing booing Red Dead Redemption for me, because I do love it. It obviously, when you talk about the second game,
A
doesn't
bunch of
really
fucking white
compare.
people talk about Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
Sorry,
heritage.
it.
Yeah.
White
Or
Montana.
for us in Montana.
Yeah, right?
So, but really, Undead Nightmare just kind of
Oh,
carries
yes.
it
Yes.
beyond another level for me.
Here's the
with
deal.
Red Dead Redemption.
I like Mass Effect 2. Are
'Cause
the
you play-
DLCs for Mass Effect 2 major, like, extremely
They're great.
impactful comparatively?
Yeah. Not as no.
Undead
'cause
Nightmare is arguably one of the best zombie things to ever
It's
come
one of the
out
best
on
DLCs.
a
Period.
system.
Yeah.
Period. If Mass Effect 3 was on this
That was like
list,
Blood
I would have
Dragon.
fought for Mass Effect 3. But Mass Effect 2, I'm not gonna lie.
Mass Effect 3
I
doesn't
would-
end super well, though. And you had to buy a DLC to get
It's not about the
through it.
ending, it's about the journey, people. We're all gonna die someday. You might as well have fun doing it. So, let's just say, personally, I could put Mass Effect at 4 or 3.
You're willing to put RDR above Mass Effect?
I kind of am, just because it's Mass Effect 2. If we're talking about Mass Effect as a whole,
Like the trilogy.
fuck no.
If
That's why I
we-
said I was arguing for it to be one.
Here's the deal,
But it's
straight up.
hard to-
But that's why we said
Yeah, we
pick
can't.
one.
I
Because
know.
if we said the trilogy, that would be number one.
Yeah. Well, and if we said the trilogy, we'd be like
Then it'd
Red
be
Dead
a list
Redemption
of, like,
and Red Dead
20
Redemption 2. You know, then it'd be like, well, fuck, you're
Well,
having a whole.
we
We're
could-
ranking franchise.
Yeah, we're just ranking
Yeah.
franchise, and that's what we're doing.
That's a different video. But we're going to do.
Bayonetta.
He's wrong. He's horrible.
This is where the Bayonetta music kicks in.
So, let's say. What are you guys thinking? Gears at 3 or 4? 3?
I think Gears is 3 still.
I do agree.
I will
It's
tell you what.
iconic for the system.
Honestly, Undead Nightmare. Like, I know we're kind of like we're thinking about base game and we're thinking about DLCs too. I will say base game Mass Effect 2 over RDR, but Undead Nightmare honestly carries it past Mass Effect 2 for me.
It's like play the game normal. Oh my god, this was a fun cowboy game. And then here's the DLC.
Yeah.
Play the game again, but shit went wrong because it's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And not like,
You're right.
oh, here's part of the game in a zombie apocalypse. Here's the whole ass map. And it's zombie.
You sold me.
My-
I think RDR goes above Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
I'm
So,
willing to concede.
My argument has changed a little bit, and I'm okay with Mass Effect 2 being number 3 now.
Great. So you're, because I want to put Gears in 4, but I also am like, what is your thoughts on? You're 1. You don't care. The 2 games of these 4 are right up top, basically, right now.
I
We're
just-
thinking RDR 2, or RDR is at 2.
I mean, like, I agree with. I'm going off speculation for Gears 3. I played it like a tiny bit at people's houses.
As
The
an owner
lore-
of a Sony butt plug.
whenever
6
I-
of them.
Whenever I think about the war, one of the images that haunts my mind is that of Gears. It really was iconic for that system. That and Halo. I don't even hardly think of Fable. And that was also really big.
Fable Once Upon a Time was supposed to be one of the big mascot titles, and it just it never could do it.
Wasn't executed to... It didn't live up to stinky potential, unfortunately.
We'll see what the new Fable's like. Too bad it's woke. Our top 10 games are starting at the bottom. Honorable mention to Dead Space 2.
Super special. Almost made it.
You should have made it. And I hate everyone in the whole universe for not making it, but at least it got to 11. Number 10, Street Fighter 4. I can't believe I got it that far. Get fucked. Number 9, Burnout Revenge. Number 8, Halo Reach. Number 7, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That was number 7. Number 6 is Arkham City. It's a good Batman game. Number 5, COD Blops. Number 4, Mass Effect 2. Number 3, Gears of War 3. Fitting. Number 2 is Red Dead Redemption, and number 1 is Halo 3.
Oh man,
we all
saw
knew
that
it.
number 1 coming.
I did. I did it when I said, hey, we should make this video. I bet Halo 3 will win. Did you really want to see the opinion of 4 like cis white men?
Yep.
You did. You got it. We
yeah.
called his mom. We called his mom to say which Bioshock game is
We're
good.
here, enjoying the fruits of our labors.
We
What a
literally had
wonderful
to
day.
call his mom to say which Bioshock game is better, and none of them made the list.
I'm a fake gamer. My mom's a real gamer. You gonna eat this?
If you're a child watching this, your parents need to do better.
Hey, what's up?
Bye, y'all. It's been fun.
Let's do this again sometime.
Yes, money, not so beautiful.